Hey everyone, welcome to TG Garage Talks podcast. My name's Josh Averett. I'm the host alongside Matt Vaught and the Godfather himself, Cory Smith. We are helping young men navigate the wilderness of their lives and their faith. Thanks for joining us. Let's get to it.
Well, hey everyone, we just wanted to welcome you to TG Garage Talks podcast. This is the video portion with our summer guys from Colorado. We just wanted to take a couple minutes and let you guys get to know them. Currently, we're in Buena Vista, Colorado, here at Frontier Ranch, which is a young life camp. Up here, we're doing some work and some adventure. And right in the middle of kind of all the fires, we kind of see the smoke settle in the valley every night. So, but again, wanted to just introduce some guys and, have you guys just kind of get to know them a little bit. They're going to share a little bit of where they're from, what they're excited about, maybe some fears about the summer, and kind of what they're looking forward to in their future. So, and we're going to start off with Ian.
Yeah. So my name's Ian Kinsey. I am from Cleveland, Tennessee, a student at Lee University. I'm kind of excited for the adventure side of stuff, stuff that I like doing, but don't get to do a lot of times. I'm least excited to be as vulnerable as it requires of us. But that's what it takes to grow. So that's definitely one of my biggest fears.
And what are you hoping, like at the end of the program, like what's a win for you, like come graduation, moving into the fall? Like, can you put any words to that?
I guess being able to take more risks would probably be the biggest thing, whether like adventure wise, spiritual wise, being able to take an actual step of faith, kind of stepping out of the comfort zone a little.
That's good.
My name is Joshua Wolf. I'm a student at Virginia Military Institute. I swim. I'm a swimmer. I'm an athlete there. And I'd say the most exciting thing about Trading Ground I've been most excited about is all like the adventure, the hiking, the fishing, and also the work, the labor we get to do to help the community. Like that, all that is really fun. Probably my biggest fear would be, well, first is getting injured, which almost happened, but thankfully it's better. But I'd say a big fear though is, I'd say very similar to what Ian said, just being vulnerable, and yeah, that's all. That's my biggest fear.
So real quick, Josh, well, like what's with that fear? The fear of being vulnerable, what's at risk? Like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, think about that for a second. Like, you're vulnerable and what happens? So like, we've been sharing our stories every night, right? So I want you to put yourself in a place where like everyone's in the living room, right? And even last night you shared your story and you were pretty vulnerable and stuff, right? You were talking about your life, you growing up, time at VMI, time in Northern Virginia. And then like, what's the worst response you could get?
Oh, definitely. Like worst response could be like, I can't believe you live like that, or I'm very, very. I did not expect to hear this from you, and it really exposes a completely different side of you, and it's obviously not comfortable because most people don't want to share their worst side of you,
right?
And so, that's okay. The vulnerability.
What's good, and folks that are listening, like what'll be fun is we're going to do one of these at the end. So in 3.5 weeks when they graduate, we'll ask that question again, right? And we'll ask, was there any benefit? Like, what was the benefit from you living, quote unquote, vulnerable life for 4 weeks?
Yeah, definitely. Really, even though you may feel that way, it really, I want to say it frees you. Like it frees you from this burden, from this trap of like living in shame and living in, or just living in fear. It really sets you free. And there's no other way for me to explain it, but that's just how I think it feels.
Cool. That's good.
Hey, I'm Kaya Ball. I was a participant of Summer 2025 last year. I was invited back as an intern this summer, and I'm really excited to help facilitate the experience for these dudes. I'd say biggest fear for me going into the summer is not being able to lead well and letting my pride lead rather than humility. And so I'm trying to figure out like the best way to combat that and just lead well in general.
What's up, guys? My name is Aiden Judge. I'm from Virginia Beach. I'm from Suffolk, Virginia. It's right near Virginia Beach. I'm a student at Liberty University. I think that what I'm excited about and what I'm fearful of is two in the same. I'm really excited just about like kind of being discipled, getting to hear from dudes my age and also men older than me that are just kind of there to help sharpen each other, help each other grow. But at the same time, I've never really leaned into that before. And so there are some times that I might need help with something or that I want to know answers to something and I just won't ask. Like I'll be vulnerable, but after that vulnerability, I just don't really expect anything from it because I'm kind of scared of like what might have to be done to grow and to be better.
So in other words, you're trying to figure out what the cost would be. Is that right? Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That it's going to cost you something. That's good. I mean, awareness that growth does cost us. I mean, that's a big move. Wesley.
Hello, I'm Wes Kurtz from Sarasota, Florida. Not sure why it's funny, but
Because we call you Wesley.
okay. I'm really excited for the adventure aspect, hiking, fishing, other wonderful outdoor activities. I was a little bit nervous coming in, but I'm pretty excited for the future events that we're going to be doing and hopefully have some breakthroughs in the difficult parts of my life and gain some direction and discipline. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So real quick, fast forward to the fall. Like what would be like the perfect fall for you? In other words, like you graduate training ground in July. What's August, September? What's that look like for you?
Just consistency, really. I need to have consistency and discipline in my life, and I think that this is gonna help me get there.
Okay. That's cool. Gabe?
Hi, my name's Gabriel Martin. I'm from the Nashville, Tennessee area. I think the most fear that I get out of this program is the unknown. I think it's kind of designed that way to allow you to exist in the present and, take each day at a time, which I can really appreciate. I'd like to call myself a spontaneous person, but that's usually, when I get to make my own decisions. So yeah, just being thrown into something where you don't really entirely know what tomorrow looks like has been a bit of a challenge, but it's been good. So yeah, I'd say that was probably the biggest challenge. Other than that, though, the adventure thus far over the past few days has been great. Getting to be in Colorado, it's a beautiful state, lots of mountains and trees and rivers and lakes. And, I've been fly fishing, never done that before, and caught a couple fish too. We all did, which was cool. And yeah, I've just been really appreciating my time so far.
So thanks a lot, guys. I think, really trying to invite people in that are listening to this. We've spent the last week working here at Frontier Ranch and then also doing a couple one-offs. Tomorrow we're kind of hiking into an alpine lake to do some fly fishing and then back to Colorado Springs on the 4th of July on Saturday. But I really wish all of you could have, sit in the front row and listen to these guys share their stories over the, we started a Sunday night and kind of have all the way gone through, through last night and just you would be really proud of these guys. These guys have really kind of taken even some steps just to share some of the hard parts about their life and, where they're really hoping God can kind of bring some healing and restoration. And I think they've taken a great first step towards, that being a reality. And so, yeah, as we, we'll continue to document some things. So keep an eye on our, on the podcast page. And then, and be praying for these guys because this isn't easy work at all. Like even Aiden was talking about, there being a cost, and I think some people might think that, there are guys that just come to Colorado and they just want to, spend, a session in the woods, but these guys are doing some deeper work and we're super proud of them. And so, anyway, keep checking on us. We'll keep sending updates, and I'm glad you're along with us in this journey. Take care.